Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite those who are able to please stand as we welcome university administration, faculty, and the December 2024 graduating class.
who are able, I recognize that. I'll have to throw my voice. We're all in this together, clearly. Graduates, this was like the first time you were late within your program. We've been waiting for minutes and minutes for you, so welcome. So glad to have you here. But, all right, here we are. I would like to invite all who are able to remain standing as we welcome Melinda DeBurke to the stage to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets did glare, the bombs bursting within, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Melinda. Well, please be seated and welcome. And I feel like I know you. We've been together looking at each other for so long here. But I would love to officially welcome you graduates and family and friends to our December 2024 commencement ceremony. Oh, here we go. There we are. There we are. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how happy I am to see you all. I thought we lost you from backstage to here, so this is great. Folks, let's welcome all of our graduates to December 2024 graduating class. I thought I was kidding about students and graduates being late, but we were really missing half of you. So welcome again to everybody to our December 2024 commencement ceremony. I'm Dr. John Smith-Koppas, president of Joyce University, and I am absolutely delighted to be here with you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. I'm joined today by faculty and staff and administrators from across our university in celebration of you and your accomplishments. We're thrilled to celebrate your success, to witness your pinning, to confer your degrees in today's ceremony. This is a pinnacle milestone on your journey, and our heart's desire is to provide you with a moment of reflection and of pride and of meaningful memory that each of you here today will look back on with fondness. So, without further ado, we're gonna get going. It's my distinct honor to introduce you to the Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Joyce University, Dr. Lynn Bilder.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome and congratulations, graduates. As Dr. Smith-Koppas said, I am the provost, the proud provost and chief academic officer here at Joyce. And we're happy to be celebrating with each of you today as you transition from your educational journey to the next step in your professional journey. Graduates, along with all the sacrifices and hard work that you have done, others have made sacrifices on your behalf. I ask you to let's give a round of applause to all of your spouses, children, parents, friends, to thank them for all of their support. We couldn't have done it without them, right? We would also like to recognize our active military and veterans. Thank you for your service. And finally, to our Joyce University faculty and staff, thank you for all that you do for our students every day. It is an honor. It is an honor to attend commencement as it marks that significant milestone in your lives. And we know that as students, you've worked hard and you've overcome challenges and you've persevered to reach this moment. Your hard work and determination has brought you here today, and we are very honored to be part of that journey. We are confident that when you leave us today, you are stepping into your professional role, being prepared with the knowledge, the compassion, and the values necessary to serve your communities and to change lives. So as you embrace the challenges ahead, be committed to seeking new knowledge, advancing your degree, and above all, be brave. Strive for excellence in everything you do. Congratulations once again. And now to introduce our student speaker, please welcome to the podium our Dean of Nursing, Dr. Kelly McCullough.
Thank you. I am honored today to introduce our nursing graduate speaker, Jacqueline Holden. Jacqueline is graduating today with her bachelor's degree. She was born and raised in Utah and is currently residing in Santaquin. She has been a nurse for 3 years and has a passion for both teaching and women's health. Her hobbies include reading, embroidery, and being outdoors with her family. Jacqueline is hoping to gain her teaching license and spread her love of learning to the next generation. She wants to teach health-related classes to high school students and is contemplating returning to school to become a women's health nurse practitioner in the next few years. Please welcome Jacqueline Holden.
Hello, everybody. Give me 1 second, please. I added onto my speech, and so I just have to pull that up. Okay. I would like to begin by saying I'm not a public speaker. I may cry today, and that I am humbled at the opportunity to speak with all of you. I would also like to preface by saying that I am not good at writing about myself. Assign me a 15-page research paper, and I can write it start to finish, including references, in about 3.5 hours. Ask me, however, to write about my journey and my accomplishments, and you will luckily get a barely over 3-minute speech. You're welcome. I am at my best when I'm using self-deprecating humor. Okay, so my name is Jacqueline, but I prefer to go by Jackie with a Q. I've been married for 14 years to a great man, and I have 2 beautiful children, ages 8 and 13. I was a 29-year-old stay-at-home mom when I decided to go to nursing school originally. I started in January of 2020 at Ameritech, now known as Joyce University. I attended in-person classes for 2.5 months, and then COVID-19 happened, and we switched to online-only learning. My clinicals were filled with full PPE and the fear that I would bring something home to my family. I survived and graduated with my associate's degree in September of 2021. After that, I decided to take some time off. I didn't think that I'd wanted to go any further with my education. I was done. During my break, I realized that I would be able to go much further in any career I chose if I had a bachelor's degree, so back to Joyce I came. I have known a large number of nurses in my lifetime. Each of them were lovely and inspiring. When I was trying to think of one thing or person in particular that inspired me to succeed, I realized that there were actually many small things that inspired me to succeed. From the amazing nurse who cast my son's leg when he broke it at the age of 2, to the fantastic one who was able to put an IV into my daughter's tiny foot before an MRI when she was 6 months old. Another nurse that I vividly remember is the lovely woman who gave me a very thorough fundal massage after the birth of my daughter. Each of these nurses made me want to become someone who would add to the nursing profession in a positive way. I would also like to back up for a moment. When I was a little girl, when someone would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would always state either a nurse or a teacher. I'm now happy to be in a position to help others, whether that be as a nurse or as an educator. When I was in high school, I didn't care about academics. To me, it was a time to have fun. I graduated with my diploma with a 2.4 GPA, and I had no plans to go to college. I now have a passion for learning, and I have finished summa cum laude, a 4.0 GPA. Thank you, sorry. I have loved every day, even if the material did make me cry and want to quit at times. I will always be grateful for my supportive family and friends, as well as the amazing faculty here at Joyce. There's a whole lot more to say for my journey, but there's not enough time to say everything. I'm amazed at how far I've come, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. I found a quote by Maya Angelou that I would love to share with you all. As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the heart, mind, soul, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I would like to end by saying how incredibly proud I am of each and every one of you. What you've accomplished here and you are celebrating today is no small feat. No matter what your journey to get here looks like, be proud of yourself. You can do hard things. Thank you.
I'm honored today to introduce our OTA graduate speaker, Challie Smith. Challie is an amazing single mother of 3 kids, Stratton, Paris, and London. She entered the Joyce OTA program in May of 2022. She was born and raised in Utah and loves to spend time outdoors hiking, skiing, and other adventures. She also likes to bake, play games, work out, go out with friends, and spend time with family. Challie looks forward to her career as an occupational therapy assistant and plans to work in a mental health facility or pediatrics to continue to help others in more amazing ways through her continued career.
As mentioned, my name is Challie Smith.
I have truly evolved and changed tremendously over the past 20 months. Going back to school as a non-traditional student has been one of the most difficult and rewarding experiences I've had in my life. It is a privilege to stand here and represent my incredibly intelligent and supportive cohort. There are 9 of us that persevered through the program together. We are all so different from each other, but have always worked as a team toward the same goals, uplifted each other, and carried each other through difficult times. I am so thankful for these women, and I hope I can represent them well today. It has not been an easy journey for me returning to school after many years, but I was determined, and I had a community of friends and family who encouraged and supported me throughout the process. I want to highlight one friend who was pivotal in my decision to go back to school. Natalie was a college roommate from many years ago with whom I reconnected about 2 years ago. She had recently enrolled in the nursing program at Joyce, and her guidance helped me to pass my TEAS entrance exam with flying colors. She has since had to withdraw from the program as she is fighting stage 4 colon cancer. She is living her life to the fullest every single day and has been one of my most supportive cheerleaders throughout the program. Her courage and hopefulness have inspired me continually, and I want to acknowledge her contribution to my journey. I would first like to start by explaining what occupational therapy is. I first discovered it while I was in the process of trying to figure out a way to support myself and my kids during a major life change. I felt drawn to the possibility of having a career that could be fulfilling and meaningful. Occupations are activities that people do every day that give their life meaning and purpose. They help define a person's identity and contribute to the health and overall well-being. This broad definition includes just about anything that we do in our lives, things that contribute to a meaningful and highest quality of life possible. This can be working with clients to increase strength and balance after surgery or broken bone, strategies for energy conservation, coping skills for mental health challenges, life skills such as boundaries and communication, and getting dressed using new tools and techniques. All of these interventions are focused on the same goal, which is to help the client participate in their life as independently as possible and to overcome barriers that are preventing them from doing so. Something I love about occupational therapy is the opportunity it gives us to connect with our clients while helping them to meet their goals. We do this through a principle called therapeutic use of self. This is the process we use to build a collaborative relationship by using our personality, experiences, perceptions, knowledge, and insight. This encourages connection and meaningful participation from clients and ensures that the interventions are focused on helping them to re-engage in their life in meaningful and healthy ways. I loved being able to apply this principle during my fieldwork assignments. I would like to share 2 memorable experiences I had during those rotations. I had the unique opportunity to complete one fieldwork rotation in Guatemala. I applied for the International Experience Program through Joyce and was chosen to travel with a group of nursing students and 2 of my fellow classmates to serve the people of Guatemala on a medical humanitarian trip. It was amazing, beautiful, life-changing experience. We treated and educated people with coping skills, exercises, and techniques to help them with back pain, stress, anxiety, depression, arthritis, and energy conservation. We led a children's group teaching them about how to be healthy, adult groups for stretches with TheraBand, and mental health education. We worked with children that had autism, Down syndrome, sensory processing disorders, club feet, hemiparesis, and fine motor skill deficits. We educated parents for many of these conditions, as well as the importance of self-care. We participated in a service project and spent hours playing with the local children. We provided the clients with fundamental skills that they could apply to their everyday life, which was imperative as the circumstances that were causing the dysfunction could not be changed. We also had the opportunity to immerse ourselves in the culture, traditions, customs, food, and spend time with the generous, kind, and humble locals. I am incredibly grateful that I had this opportunity, and my experience is something that I will always treasure. For my level 2 placements, I was an intern for 8 weeks at a local mental health and addiction treatment center in Salt Lake. In this setting, occupational therapy provided clients with education and skills to help them regulate their sensory system, as well as learn skills to help them engage in their life in healthier ways to support their recovery. One of my favorite sessions was with a client who had always wanted to earn his GED, but this goal had been impeded for many years due to fear and anxiety. During our session, I was able to use my motivational interviewing skills to help him recognize the barriers preventing him from fulfilling this goal, but also recognize the strengths he already possessed that would help him to accomplish it. We collaborated to write his goal with all the necessary steps outlined. At the end of the appointment, he expressed excitement and optimism about his ability to achieve the steps needed to earn his GED, which would then give him the opportunity to move forward with his next goal of attending college. When I saw him later that day during a group session, he shared that he had already checked off one step towards this goal and was feeling motivated and hopeful with his progress. I have learned so much about myself over the past 20 months. I have rediscovered traits and characteristics that had been lost during some difficult years. I experienced academic success, increased my confidence, and overcame debilitating social anxiety. I have risen to the challenges with grace and courage. I am so thankful for my community of support, my friends, family members, a few special teachers, and my kids who loved and encouraged me to keep going when it felt impossible. In conclusion, I want to direct my speech toward my amazing classmates. There's only 2 here today, Sharice and Carly. Look at us girlies, we did it. We all have our own story about how we got here today, but one thing we have in common is our goal to make a difference in the lives of others. We have all worked so hard to reach this milestone. We have spent countless hours learning and studying, working through challenges, supporting each other, and really pushing each other to be our very best. We have one more step to achieve this goal, passing our board exam, but I am optimistic about our future and our abilities to reach this goal. May we continue to grow and learn as we start this new chapter of our lives as occupational therapy practitioners, helping others to heal with compassion, empathy, and kindness. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. We're honored today to present the Betty Award to an exemplary student. The field of occupational therapy assistant is built upon a foundation of care, empathy, and a desire to help improve the lives of patients and families. Joyce University's faculty and administrators were deeply inspired by the contributions of Betty Cox, a trailblazing occupational therapy assistant whose career exemplified innovation, leadership, and a profound dedication to promoting occupational therapy. Betty Cox's contributions spanned decades, including producing educational television programs such as Better with Age and Today's Woman, creating 44 influential videos on occupational therapy topics, authoring books and promotional materials, and advancing the profession through her work with AOTA and Springfield Hospital Center. She also founded Betty Cox Associates, championing international educational workshops. Her induction into AOTA's roster of honor in 1979 cemented her legacy as a passionate advocate for the profession. With this in mind, we are honored to introduce the Betty Award that celebrates one student in each graduating cohort who, like Betty Cox, demonstrates academic excellence while embodying the values of leadership, advocacy, and the promotion of occupational therapy. Receiving the Betty Award is a testament to a student's commitment to not only excelling in their studies, but also to advancing the profession through creativity, advocacy, and service. It is a mark of distinction and a promise of future impact within the occupational therapy community. I'm honored to nominate Sharon Moosman for the Betty Award, recognizing her extraordinary commitment to OTA. It's an incredible honor to accept the Betty Award on Sharon's behalf and share her inspiring journey with you tonight. When Sharon chose occupational therapy, it was driven by a simple desire to help others, to make someone's hard day just a little easier. That vision fueled her journey and brought her to this moment. Years ago, Sharon didn't think college was in the cards. She often told herself that if she ever went, it would be for something in healthcare, but she kept putting that dream aside to focus on her greatest role, being a mom. For 15 years, she had the privilege of raising 3 beautiful daughters with her high school sweetheart. Motherhood has been her greatest joy, but watching her husband graduate sparked a little thought in her. What if I did go to school? Theodore Roosevelt's words about being the man in the arena gave her the courage to try. Sharon signed up for her first classes, terrified but determined. Sound familiar? Over this journey, she learned that she could do hard things, that she could be a great mom while also pursuing her dreams. She failed, she grew, and she dared greatly. Today, as we celebrate her achievements, I'm thrilled to share that she has accepted a position working with neonates returning home after a NICU stay, a dream she's excited to pursue. But tonight isn't just about her. It's about all of you, each one of you who has stepped into the arena, faced the challenges, and persevered. You've supported one another, grown together, and are ready to make a difference. As we move forward, let's embody Roosevelt's spirit, showing up, striving valiantly, and creating positive change. Thank you to her family, friends, classmates, and instructors for believing in her. Your support has made all the difference. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you. And Joyce University partners with the Daisy Foundation to honor an outstanding nursing student. The Daisy Foundation was founded in 1999 in memory of J. Patrick Barnes. He passed away from a disease attacking his immune system, and this is the mnemonic for Daisy. After Patrick's death, the family started the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. The Daisy Award is a special honor given to extraordinary nurses for the compassion and contributions they make every day, going above and beyond the expectations in science and sensitivity. The Daisy Award is now awarded in healthcare facilities and schools of nursing in all 50 states and 31 countries. At Joyce University, students were nominated by the faculty, and the Daisy Award is presented to Emily Perry, recognizing her extraordinary commitment to nursing excellence and compassionate care. She was inspired to be a nurse from a health crisis she had as a child. Nurses caring for her when she was 11 made a lifelong impact. I look forward to the impact Emily will make on others. Emily is a graduate of the Accelerated Bachelor's of Science program. She graduates with a 3.76 GPA. She has demonstrated compassion in the classroom, lab, and clinical settings. Emily is unable to be with us today, but she will be receiving a pin and a certificate and a sculpture entitled Healing Touch. The sculpture handcrafted by the artist of the Shona tribe in Zimbabwe. So thank you, and let's congratulate Emily.
Well, it is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Sabrina Braun. Sabrina is the Chief Nurse Executive for HCA Healthcare's Mountain Division. In this position, Sabrina supports, develops, and celebrates the division's 3,700 nurses and oversees the overall strategic direction for nursing operations across 11 hospitals in Alaska, Idaho, and Utah. Sabrina is an inspiring leader, having held nursing and leadership positions in Florida, Indiana, and Texas since joining the HCA Healthcare family in 2005. She most recently served for 7 years as the chief nursing officer at HCA Florida Ocala Hospital, where she helped the 323-bed facility achieve the Pathway of Excellence designation from the American Nurses Credentialing Center and several HCA Healthcare Unit of Distinction awards. In all, Sabrina has served patients and colleagues and communities in 4 different divisions of HCA Healthcare. She has a doctorate in nursing and a master's degree in healthcare administration, is a member of the American Organization of Nurse Leaders, and earned the Certified Medical Surgical Nurse designation through the ANCC. Sabrina is a proud veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps and has supported her communities by serving on numerous boards and coalitions. She and her husband of 22 years have 2 children, and I could not be more proud than to have the opportunity to introduce you, everyone here, as well as you, graduates, to Dr. Braun, as I know that she will inspire and challenge you today in this liminal space of transition as you begin to write your next chapter, graduates. So Dr. Braun, the podium is yours.
Well, thank you, John. That was a warm welcome, and I'm super excited to be here today. I'm a little shorter than John, so I'm gonna adjust the mic here. First, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates today. What an incredible accomplishment to reach the end of one journey and the beginning of a whole new chapter. Very soon, you will no longer be called students. You will proudly be called nurses, OTAs, and have increased knowledge for some of our graduates here today. Very soon, you will have a license that reflects your dedication, hard work, and unwavering pursuit to higher knowledge. You will proudly and confidently call yourself nurses. Nurses, you will be prepared to make the difference in the lives of so many. This ceremony is not just a celebration, it marks the era of transition. It signifies the opening of your professional journey, whether it's just starting or already begun. The dedication, your discipline, your sacrifices have brought you thus far and will continue to carry you throughout your professional career. Many of you will soon be serving our community or other communities, and that fills me with immense pride to know that you will be able to help so many in need with their health care needs, and those are very inspiring to me and very humbling. I'm deeply honored to speak to you today because, like many of you, nursing is not just a career, it's my passion. It's my calling to help others. My own journey might have started and may resonate with some of you. My family did not have the means to send me to school right after high school, couldn't go to college. So I had to find another way. So I joined the Marine Corps. Now, many of the parents in the audience, it's great when your kids want to follow in your footsteps. That's not always the case, right? And being from a small town in South Georgia, as you can tell, I'm not from Utah. I was not sure I wanted to follow in my mother's footsteps. So I joined the Marine Corps, and I thought, that's an adventure, right? I can join the Marine Corps, I can travel the world, I can do so many other things. It landed me in Missouri. But being so far from home and uncertain about my future, I set on a path I had not yet realized. My inspiration did come from my mother, after all, a woman deep in compassion and care. And I watched her take care of my grandmother and when she was completely bedridden. Now, let me tell you about my grandmother. She raised 19 children. Might sound familiar, but 19. After my grandmother passed away, my mother knew her purpose was nursing and caring for others. I vividly remembered my mother at her LPN graduation, her white cap, her white uniform, and the immense pride she wore on her face that day. That moment has stayed with me and will stay with me forever. Today, I stand here hardly able to believe where my journey has taken me. Caring for patients, serving my communities, wherever that community might be, and impacting the lives in a scale that I've never imagined. Who knew we could take care of patients way in Alaska, Idaho, Utah? Graduates, I can tell you that healthcare, we always change, and healthcare will change you. It will touch your life deeply as you will touch the lives of others. Patients, families, colleagues will remember you, not just for your skills, but the compassion, and sometimes only your presence. And whether you realize it or not, you will leave an incredible mark on them, and they will on you. You have spent countless hours in classrooms, labs, clinicals, by patients, mastering the art. You have endured long days, sleepless nights, and moments of self-doubt, and no doubtably, some even a few tears. You have sacrificed your time, energy, and comfort to get to this moment. Your family, the same, so thank you. And yet, here you are. You have made it. You have persevered. We are proud of each and every one of you. So, as you move forward, I want you to remember something. Whether you're just starting or whether you already begun, you are like an acorn. Now, that might sound strange. I told y'all, I'm from Georgia. An acorn is small, very small, unremarkable, really, but it holds the potential to become a very large oak tree. I was recently in South Carolina, and my son joined the Marine Corps, and we were at his graduation. So, sons do follow their mothers. These beautiful trees were all around, standing strong for over 300 years. These trees are still standing tall and straight even after harsh tropical storms, hurricanes. They whip them about in the wind. You will have challenges. As a nurse, as an OTA, stand for what is right for your patient. Be that patient's advocate every step of the way. Your journey will be like one of an oak tree. Your oak branches, the oak branches are very large. They reach skyward, growing taller with each season as that passes to new heights the other trees can't quite reach. Just as the oak tree adapts to the force, they have to embrace the change of the weather. Nursing, OTA, and other healthcare fields are never static. One thing's for sure, we always have to change. Through innovative technologies, new treatments, new challenges will push you to grow in ways you have not yet realized. Embrace it, learn it, and stretch to new heights. The roots of that old oak tree dig deep. They're strong, and they anchor that oak through wind and rain, no matter what the weather may be. You will have days when you feel you cannot take one more step, take care of one more patient, answer one more call out. Lean on your roots. Lean on this training that you have. Your empathy, your critical thinking, and your resilience will see you through. Those roots will always carry you. It takes centuries for that oak tree to reach its full height, and yet every day it grows little by little at each stage of that oak tree's life. It's only as small as it ever will be. As a seed, as a sprout, as a sapling even, it's constantly growing. As a nurse, an OTA, you will never stop growing. I can tell you, I learn something every day, something different. Take every opportunity to expand that knowledge, to learn and improve. And well-watered tree thrives. Likewise, continual education will sustain and empower you. The last thing I will leave you with tonight is that oak tree produces thousands of acorns over its lifetime, each one with the potential to become another almighty oak tree. I challenge you, each and every one of you, to think of yourself as that acorn that lives the lives you will touch in your career, whether it's patients, families, peers, and even future nursing students. Never forget where you began and never lose sight of where you want to go. Be the shade when life is harsh for others. Be a strong place that they can lean on when they get tired. That is what nursing's all about. And today, as I leave here and leave you, you may not remember my name, and that's not important. Perfectly fine. What matters is that I've been part of your ceremony. This is a milestone, a moment in all of your lives. Years from now, when you reflect on your career, I hope you will remember you make a difference. A single nurse, one patient, one moment in time. Congratulations, graduates, and welcome to the remarkable and beautiful profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Braun. Hi, my name is Taylor Hoyt. I'm the Interim Director of the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program at Joyce University. I have been part of the Joyce community for the past 5 years, bringing with me 12 years of experience from various occupational therapy settings. My expertise lies in pediatric and mental health occupational therapy, but my practice has spanned many areas, including rehabilitation, acute care, and community-based services. Throughout my career, I have been passionate about empowering clients to achieve meaningful outcomes and helping students develop the skills they need to make a difference in their communities. Today, I'm excited to share the history of pinning in OT. As you receive your pin, I would like you to reflect on the meaning and importance of the role you will take in healthcare. And how this pin serves as a reminder. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition in healthcare, with its roots tracing back to Florence Nightingale in the 1860s. This tradition has since evolved across healthcare professions, including occupational therapy, as a symbolic rite of passage. In occupational therapy, the pinning ceremony emerged to celebrate the journey of students as they transition into practitioners dedicated to empowering individuals through meaningful occupations. The pin represents the values and mission of the profession: client-centered care, holistic practice, and the promotion of dignity and occupational justice for all individuals. For you, our amazing occupational therapy assistant students, not students anymore, soon, this ceremony is a moment to reflect on your accomplishments, honor the hard work that have brought you to this milestone, and make a commitment to uphold the profession's ethics, standards, and dedication to lifelong learning. As you celebrate today and leave the comfort of the classroom for the challenges of clinical practice, remember to live in gratitude, embrace change, and get ready to embark on a meaningful journey that will transform lives, including your own. On behalf of Joyce University and the OTA program, congratulations.
My name is Dr. David Haskell. I'm one of the Associate Deans of Nursing at the university. I've been a practicing nurse now for 30 years, and 12 of those have been associated with Joyce University. One of my favorite things is helping the next generation of nursings become ready for practice, and I appreciate being able to be here at your graduation tonight. Like the OTA students, nursing graduates, you'll be receiving a pin also as you walk across the stage today. I've been asked to give you a very brief history of how that pin came to be. Basically, the origins of that pin came from the 12th century Crusades. The Knights of Templar were those knights that were designated to help those that had become injured on the battlefield and also take care of anyone that became ill. As they roamed the battlefield, taking care of anybody that was injured, they wore a very large Maltese cross that had the same sized arms on each side to designate them as caregivers. This way they could go about their duties without being harmed or injured and designate them as different from the other soldiers. Florence Nightingale took this idea and also adopted it when she had her graduates from her school of nursing in England. And she actually awarded her students, her graduates at that time, a patch with a Maltese cross on it. This kind of got adopted and changed into a pin, and the students received a pin instead when they graduated. This pin actually became quite a tradition, and by 1916, almost all universities and colleges that graduated nurses gave their students a pin upon graduation, signifying that they were trained and competent. Most hospitals during that era wouldn't actually hire a nurse unless you could show them their pin of graduation, designating that they were true nurses and competent to do the job. Joyce University is very proud to carry on this proud tradition, and we're excited to give you your pin tonight. Congratulations to all your graduates. We're excited to have you get started on your profession.
Thank you, Dr. Haskell. And so in addition to the OTA and the nurse pinning that will take place on stage alongside the receipt of diplomas, and after all degrees have been conferred, we will invite all the nurses with us today to join in a candlelight ceremony. Join us in welcoming our nurses into the profession by reciting the nursing pledge. But with that said, it's time to confer some degrees. As we celebrate academic excellence this evening, we will begin with the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. In addition to the pinning practice and the degree conferral that will take place on this stage here this evening, you're also going to witness a very special hooding ceremony. The ceremonial hood adds to the graduation experience by recognizing our advanced degree candidates and their accomplishments achieved through this pursuit. The colorful hood that the graduates will receive today is reserved for those individuals who have attained academic degrees beyond the bachelor's degree. The hoods are lined with the official colors of Joyce University, and the hoods are edged and bound with velvet in an apricot color representing the nursing profession. So will Dr. McCullough, Dean of Nursing, please join me at the podium, and will the candidates for Master of Science in Nursing please rise?
Dr. Smith-Coppes, on behalf of the faculty of Joyce University, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Masters of Science in Nursing.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. McCullough. Then upon the faculty's recommendation and as authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest that the graduates have completed the requirements for the degrees that they will receive today, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all of the rights and honors and privileges and obligations inherent therein. So Master of Science of Nursing graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your pin, your hood, and your diploma when you're directed. Be on your way. Folks, I will tell you, it is going to take about 85 seconds for our graduate to walk all the way around to the back. It's going to feel like 85 minutes, but but it isn't. So bear with us as they make the trek and we welcome them to the stage.
Gentry McCleary.
Victoria Soau Toa.
Melissa Leaño Matamoros.
It is now time for the conferral of the undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates for Bachelors of Science in Nursing please rise? Dr. Smith-Coppes, on behalf of the faculty of Joyce University, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelors of Science in Nursing.
Well then, upon the faculty's recommendation and as authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest that these graduates have completed the requirements for the degrees they will receive today. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all of the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations inherent therein. Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your nursing pin and your diploma when your row is directed, and we'll wait another 85 seconds for you.
Jacqueline Holden.
Gabrielle Fanua.
Cecilia Sumption.
Cherie Mull.
Naria Dawn.
Danielle Christensen.
Caitlin Robertson.
Nicole Neves.
Luciana Bellini.
Jaron Miller.
Angelo Garcia.
Autumn Walker.
Elise Crawley.
Melissa Glover.
AJ Jarvis.
Stephanie Nielsen.
Spencer Pincock.
William Colby Walker.
Melanie Moraes.
Leslie Brooke Rasmussen.
Sydney Reynolds.
Sean Thompson.
Josephine Johnson.
Elizabeth Sharon.
Patience Murray.
Riley Nielsen.
Jacelyn Anderson.
Carly Rico.
Allie Woodward.
Chloe Merrill.
Elsa Maddock.
Melissa Brulymore.
Olivia Mayer.
Danica Wood.
Emma Lee Camp.
Emma Catherine Gillette.
Abby Sue Broderick.
Yvonne Avalar.
Valerie Salazar.
Shauna Singh.
Berenice Orozco.
Gabriela Gutierrez Veron.
Clarissa Cowley.
Eleonora Bagdagalova.
Riley Weimer.
Cameron Crowley.
Grace Clifford.
Sophia Casteller.
Savannah Laureen.
Abigail Wilson.
Kensington Rain Swanson.
Grace Nakamura.
Clarissa Serrano.
Brianna Schill.
Britton Brown.
Kennedy Corley.
Danielle Rodriguez.
Lacey Cottrell.
Mariflor Lagua.
Madison Hassett.
Cassie Scott.
Jennifer Palmer.
Marissa Healy.
Stephanie Madera.
Olivia Allen.
Will the candidates for Associate of Science and Occupational Therapy Assistant please rise? Dr. Smith-Coppas, on behalf of the faculty of Joyce University, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science and Occupational Therapy Assistant.
Thank you, Dean Ayotte. Then upon the faculty's recommendation and as authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest that you graduates have completed the requirements for the degrees that you will receive today. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all of the rights, all of the honors, all of the privileges, and the obligations inherent therein. So Associate of Science and Occupational Therapy Assistant graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your your OTA pin and your diploma as you're directed. Congratulations.
Carly Knight.
Charisse Smith.
Challie Smith.
And now, will the candidates for Associate of Science in Nursing degrees please rise? Dr. Smith-Coppes, on behalf of the faculty of Joyce University, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Nursing.
Graduates, this is the last time you'll hear this today, but upon the faculty's recommendation and as authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest that these graduates have completed the requirements for the degrees that they will receive today. And by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all of the rights, all of the honors, all of the privileges, and the obligations inherent therein. So Associate of Science in Nursing graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your nursing pin and your diploma when your row is directed.
Amanda Knight.
Robbie Riddle.
Colton Rowley.
Kelly McKenna.
Samantha Brown.
Mallory Black.
Ella Baumgartner.
Jade Landis.
McKaylee Whitehouse.
Stacia Allerton.
Autumn Wright.
Nicole Bauer Christensen.
Maya Dorsey.
Shivani Patel.
Estefany Mayorga.
Madison Williams.
Rachel Melling.
Annalie Chacon.
Angela Cortez.
Tiffany Hansen.
Felipe Renteria.
Renee Pershon.
Emily Lemus.
Sumit Kaur.
Megan Anderson.
Isabella Bagley.
Jared Brown.
Brinley Sparks.
McKenna Moser.
Wyatt Altman.
Haley Cadana.
Caitlin Paulson.
Alex Martin.
Kira Mickelson.
Lacey Henry.
Alyssa Zamora.
Heather Bell.
Shay Frazier.
Patricia Fifita.
Sophia Alvarez Daly.
Madeline Barker.
Keely Soph.
Olivia Sandberg.
Sherry Palframan.
Brianna Searle.
Eliana Caemilia Ni Rivera.
Alexis Mobley.
Rosine Lama.
Allie Wadsworth.
Hannah Brady.
April Speakman.
Shayla Fox.
Betsabeth Penna Solis.
Kennedy Ricks.
Taya Burdick.
Karn Judge.
Connor Bassani.
Allie McKinney.
Presley Field.
Kayla Steuben.
Anna Erdman.
Haley Abbott.
Amanda Johnson.
Daniel Tenenbaum.
Michelle Castañeda.
Jaden Taylor.
Miranda Flores.
Catherine Calix.
Mikkel Hartman.
Marlena Poliak.
Brooklyn Hazelton.
Addison Gifford Lang.
Sonia Steiner.
Ruby Jimenez.
Savannah Faye Cook.
Shaden White.
Derek Bunn.
Heather Burbage.
Blanca Lara.
Rylan Black.
Jasmine Danica Simmons.
Jestkin Carino.
Monique Guzman.
Alyssa Cece.
Jillian Ecker.
Ashlyn Waldron.
Lupe Carino.
Sarah Southworth.
Ariana Morales.
Congratulations, everyone. Now we are going to lead our small but mighty OTA no longer students, graduates, in our OTA pledge. The OTA pledge can be found in the back of the program. And will all OT practitioners who are able to please stand and recite the pledge with me. Okay. Reverently and earnestly do I pledge my wholehearted service in aiding those experiencing occupational limitations, that my work may be successful. As a lifelong learner, I will strive for greater knowledge, skill, and understanding in the discharge of my duties in whatsoever role I embrace. Solemnly declare that I will hold and keep sacred whatever I may learn about the individuals I help. In embracing the responsibilities of working with persons of diverse backgrounds, I will uphold a person's right to self-determination and participation in occupations. I will always endeavor to provide quality care. I pledge from this day forth to forever practice ethically, compassionately, and hope for patience, gentleness, and understanding in all therapeutic relationships. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, it is my honor to join you on this monumentous occasion as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our nursing graduates. My name is Mikkel Winter, and I'm one of the Associate Deans of Nursing here at Joyce University. For the past 4.5 years, I've had the privilege of being part of this extraordinary community dedicated to educating and empowering the next generation of nurses. Today, I stand before you inspired by each one of you graduates. You have demonstrated the courage to preserve, the commitment to excellence, and the heart to care for others in their most vulnerable moments. You are the future of nursing, and I'm confident that you will make an extraordinary impact wherever you go. It is with great pride that I get to lead you, our newest nursing professionals, in reciting the Nursing Pledge, a timeless commitment to uphold the values and responsibilities of our calling. So the Nurses Pledge, it can be found on the back of your program. Will all nurses who are able to please stand and recite the Nurses Pledge with me? And do it loud and proud, because you don't want to only hear me. I solemnly pledge before God and in presence of this assembly to practice faithfully my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standard of practice of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters. I will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my families, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of my community. To endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill, whomever they may be, and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and wellness of mankind. Welcome to the nursing profession.
Thank you. All right, so will all of our graduates remain standing or please stand one more time? Let's give them a giant round of applause. Well done, well done. Graduates, you did it. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying completion of your studies, the transition from your academic experience to your professional careers. All right, do me one more favor, graduates. If you would just turn around and face your families so they can get a picture if they want. Let's give them one more round of applause, please. Congratulations, December 2024 graduates. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude our commencement ceremony. I would ask that graduates and guests just remain seated for a moment while our faculty exit the auditorium. And then once this stage is vacated, I would just love for you to find your graduates, take photos, hug, celebrate the moment in this incredible milestone. Thank you. Good night.